Here's Kevin Hassett this morning on CNBC asked if he'd like to be the Fed chair, 108.
Look, I'm not going to talk about me and speculate about me being Fed chair. You know, I'm really happy focusing on my job every day. The thing I can say is it's very important that the central bank be independent and that it keep inflation under control and that it do so with an eye on what's going on with the government policy elsewhere.
Dan, I've changed my view on two things. I think it's possible that they will force Powell out now, number one. I thought he was going to stay to preserve the independence of the Fed, blah, blah, blah. And number two, I no longer think Hassett is necessarily going to take the job.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think after that interview, he's going to be fired because he said the quiet part out loud.
Yeah.
Do you think it's Scott Bassett after all?
No, I think in the end he won't take it.
Okay.
But it might be. Dan, what do you think of the notion that the chairman might leave?
I don't think he will because I think the president, I don't think he wants to be the one to set the precedent that he was able to be run out. I mean, the reality is Trump has Trump could fire him, but he doesn't want to fire him because he likes the whipping pole. He wants to be able to blame somebody if the economy goes south or the big, beautiful bill takes a while to implement, that the reason that, things are not good is not my fault, but it's his fault. And he wants them still sitting there. I mean, look, the idea that Jerome Powell is like spending $2.5 billion, he didn't come up with the plans. He's not responsible for the implementation. As the stories have said, it's asbestos. It's the government has these old buildings. And if you're going to renovate them, fine, then move them somewhere else that's cheaper. Move them in the old FBI building if you're going to move people out. But, Trump's jumping all over the place. Why should we have the lowest interest rates on earth? That would mean we probably have the worst economy on earth. Like, that's just absurd.
Here's the deal. It's Professor Plum with the candlestick in the library.
Yeah.
Here's how this goes down. They are going to fire him for cause and claim that he was irresponsible with how he handled this. And then he will announce Scott Bassett is the Fed chair, and I will collect $200 and go.
Yeah. Who will the Treasury Secretary be then, Sean?
I think there's two options. One is you move Hassett to that, or it's another Trump billionaire buddy. And Howard Lutnick will. Happy birthday, Howard Lutnick. I think he will try to make a play for it. I don't think that it'll ultimately end up being him, but I do think it'll be a Trump billionaire buddy.
Mark, you have a spiny sense on who that billionaire may be?
I do, but I can't say yet. But it's someone some of you have never heard of, I believe.
I mean, I do want to just log if that plays out and they fire him over the renovation of the Fed, that is so ridiculous and tragic.
I think he'll quit right before they fire him.
Want more great clips like that? I've got an idea. Hit the subscribe button, be part of the Two-Way community, never miss a clip, and you can always watch our full episodes, join them live, go to twoway.tv.